I know they're a good team, but I'm not giving them half the respect you're giving them. You got Saka and Martinelli. You got the best defense in the world right now. Welcome back to Mandem to Arsenal. I'm Asher and I'm with...
I'm Therese, I'm trying to say,
and
you lot.
PSG game, bro. Big game, big game.
Big. But before we start this, of course, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on to be notified every time we make a video, man. And let's head straight into this one. But first thing I wanted to talk about is, because last season, cool, you know what, it was our first season in the Champions League for a while. We beat the likes of Sevilla, RC Lens, PSV, Porto. But when we came up against like a big team you consider like Bayern Munich, we fell short. And do you feel like to prove other teams wrong and to, put that strike factor, to make other teams fear us, do you feel like we have to overcome this hurdle and actually be a big team in this competition or not?
Well, first of all, 100%, because we proved time and time again that we are contenders to, be first in the Premier League. And we've kind of yet to do that in the Champions League yet. Like you said, we haven't been in it for a while, so that was our first time being in it for a long time. And I feel like with the options we have, Odegaard hopefully will be back. I feel like I feel like we should take the win this game. I feel like 100%. I know they are undefeated in their league, but let's be honest, it's a farmers league, so it won't take much to be there won't take much to lose in that game, in that league. So yeah, I definitely think it's a must-win game, bro. Definitely.
But yeah, you're leading on to my next point because I was actually about to say they're on form. Like I was saying in the last video, life about Mbappe, it's been looking good. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah. You see Barcola, he's a tricky winger. Oh yeah, and Ousmane Dembele, he's out for this game. Down to some disciplinary reasons. He had an argument with the manager, so he's not going to be in the game, which is big for us. We don't have to come up against him. But the other winger, Barcola, young, our fullbacks are going to have to be on it. And would you say you would go for like more of a attacking fullbacks, with like maybe Zinchenko, Ben White, or would you maybe go for more defensive fullbacks?
No. More defensive, but one thing I said, like in the Man City game, where was Doku, bro? These fast wingers that are like very technical, very fast. When it comes to Timber, Calafiori, man got them locked down basically, man. Me personally, I'd be put. Well, we'll do that into the starting lineup, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put more defensive fullbacks on Snowcat.
So what would you say their biggest threat is? Would you say it is the wingers, the defense, or their strike? What would you say that? Because for me, it's the wingers. I can't lie. That's why I feel like the game has to be won.
Yeah,
they got tricky wingers.
They have more. They play like more of a wing play, when they're playing. So yeah, definitely the wingers. I don't think the defense is anything to be crazy scared of.
Yeah, 100.
The midfield, I guess, is alright. Yeah, I think it's more in their wingers. More in their wingers. Who they got?
Yeah. Colin Muani, France striker. I think he'll probably start, but
I feel like we should win this game. And like I said,
wait, you're kind of underestimating these.
I know. That's how I'm about to finish. Like I said, like with the Leicester game, I was kind of underestimating them. So learning my lessons from there. I know it's gonna be a tough game, but we should win it though.
We should win it. But we
win
said the same against Atlanta, you know what I mean? And that was a tough game. For me, that game was a bore fest, bro. We couldn't break them down.
First ever Champions League, I feel like we have that bit of experience. You got to think about it. We was only playing like 30 games a season. We moved up to like 40 something.
No, I'm talking about Atlanta. Our first Champions League game this season. The one we junior.
Yeah, of course. I know. But that's the start of the season, man. We're still warming up. I feel like now we've kind of got like we're in our flow state now. We should win it. We should win it. Not underestimating them though, but we should win it.
I can't lie, this is a tough game, man. But I can't lie. In my group chats, I'm giving it back and forth, saying, "You lot, watch out." I can't lie. This game, I need to see the likes of Bukayo Saka just take the game by the scruff of the neck, because I was really impressed with him against Leicester, and he was potentially man of the match. We didn't even talk we didn't give him I feel like we didn't give him as much credit as he deserved. But when I watched the game and I'm back on man of the match, bro, he was sharp. You know what I mean? I need to see that. But same Bukayo Saka, his deliveries have to be on point. He has to be taken on his man, even if they're double teaming him. You know what I mean? And I feel like the left side is so important as well. I feel like if, we can get Martinelli firing again, it relieves the pressure off Saka. You know what I mean? Because the only focus is on Saka. So if we can get both flanks firing, I feel like, that's an advantage to us. What are you saying?
100%, because in the Leicester game, it was more even though Saka played brilliant, it was more side to going to Martinelli's side. Martinelli was having more of the ball, and yeah, definitely I feel like if Martinelli can perform, that will definitely impact Saka's performance hugely, bro. Definitely.
Well, last thing before we go into the predicted lineup, what approach do you say would be best for us to take? You know what I mean? Like against Man City, like first 10 minutes was kind of pragmatic and they scored, but then after we got our shell and we started attacking them, what do you think? Do you think it's better to sit back or kind of play our own game? What are you saying?
No, one
Without
hundred
Odegaard,
percent,
especially.
100% start off attacking because
Okay.
just if you look at let's think about the last Champions League. Yeah, let's think about the Bayern Munich game when we started attacking straight away. We
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
up straight away. I think it was what? I think it was 2-0 or
We went
1-1.
1-0 up. I think was
One
it?
nil, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We
Saka.
went one.
I think it
But
was
that's what
Saka.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like whenever we start attacking, we dominate. I don't want us to sit back and then wait for us to get into the game. Nah, I don't like that. I want us to go straight into it, and
Yeah.
the you got to think about we rely. Our defense is so good that we don't have to
Yeah.
you know sit back. We don't have to sit back. We got Saliba, Gabriel. We can put on the likes of Calafiori, Timber, Ben White if we want to. There's multiple options we have, so I'm not
Yeah.
worried. Jeremy, I'm not worried.
But playing devil's advocate, bro. This is Champions League. This is PSG, bro. Like for me, Champions League is a competition where it's more transitional and it's less possession based. In the Premier League, we don't really come up against wingers that are tricky and that. These don't have fast paced wingers, bro. So I feel like
Yeah,
that's going to be in the back of Arteta's mind. Getting caught in the counter and stuff. So I hear what you're saying, yeah, that we should just go out there and play our game from minute one. For me, I would want to press them, yes, but I'd want to kind of keep control at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm not do too much. Don't leave ourselves vulnerable behind. That's
nah.
the approach that I would take.
My thing is right when we played Bayern, I feel like we gave them so much respect. We gave them so much
Okay,
respect than
yeah,
what they
yeah.
deserved. Coming against Man City, they didn't beat us one time last season. They haven't beaten us this season either. And we did like I can see the difference between when we was versus Man City 2 seasons ago. We gave them so much respect. We changed that completely last season. We didn't give them as much respect as we did the season before that, and we was beating them. Same with this season. I don't think we should give them some like. Alright, cool. I get their wingers are good, but we got Saka and Martinelli. We
Yeah,
got
okay.
people, bro. The midfield is brilliant. We've got the best defense ever in the world
Yeah.
right now. I don't care what anyone says. Best defense, period. Like I'm not giving them, even though I know they're a good team, but I'm not giving them half the respect you're giving them, generally, and that's just me.
But if we win, then I'm gonna be paying homage to you. But say if we drop points or something, then
Yeah.
you're
That's
gonna look
Champions
like an
League though. That's Premier League. What I'm saying right now should happen, but it's football at the end of the day, so anything can happen. We was 2-0 up, Leicester came back 2, and then we scored 4 in the last 10, 15. But that's football right there. There's
yeah.
sometimes it doesn't go to plan, but what I'm saying right now, I believe it should happen. Like we shouldn't give them as much respect as a lot of people are. They have lost their best player, even though life with Mbappe is being good for them. But let's be honest, they're in the Farmers League. They can't do what we're doing in this league right now. So, bro, that's my opinion. I say we win that, man. I say we win that.
Well, I mean, we have to because we did drop points against Atalanta, and you see how like we, as Arsenal fans, we kind of would have taken a draw against City. For me, I'm not taking a draw here. For me, this
Yeah.
has to be 3 points. We got to beat PSG no matter what. I can't lie. But you ready to go into the starting 11?
Yeah, let's go on to the starting 11. Start
Well,
off with
cool. David
Ray.
Ray, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. David Raya. Now
All
I
right,
want to start
cool.
off with the right back. No, yeah, I want to start off with right back. Who do you think for right back?
Okay, in the match preview for the Leicester game, remember I feel like I did say whoever starts at right back in the Leicester game, I would drop them and then
And
start them in the
put
PSG
like Ben
game.
White
But because
basically.
Timber started, I can't drop him. But after that game against Leicester, I was glazing him too much, and it would be done for me to drop him this game. I can't have starting him, bro.
I have to
I feel like
agree
he's the only
still.
one that can look up that winger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to agree because Ben White, class right back, but does he have the pace to keep up with those wingers? I don't know. But Timber definitely does, and he's an
Yeah,
attacking player as well.
and physicality as well.
Yeah, 100%. I'll put on Timber. That's just me though.
Yeah,
Left
same. I
back.
agree with that. Well, Tomiyasu's back. He's been in training. Is that just up for
Nah,
discussion?
nah, not yet, bro. You can't chuck him
Not
in the
yet.
deep end Champions League. The guys literally
Okay.
just and I'm gonna be real. Soon enough we got to get rid of Tomiyasu, bro. Even he's a great player, but he's injury prone. We can't be having injury
Yeah.
prone guys, man. It's ruining our flipping it's ruining our options. Seriously, that's the
Yeah.
reason why. Because if that was the case, we would have kept what's his name? Oh
Smith Rowe?
no, Scotland guy Tierney. We
Oh,
would have kept
Tierney, Tierney,
Tierney,
Tierney.
but we didn't, and he's one of the best flipping left backs I've seen. But because
Mm.
he's so injury prone, we have to get rid of him. So we got rid of Tomiyasu in the future. I wouldn't start him. Maybe I would start Calafiori for this one as well. Still, I can't lie,
Mm.
because he played
Well,
good.
yeah, another discussion is we could have started Ben White right back and then Timber left back, or you're not really hearing that.
Bro. Generally, out of Timber and Calafiori lost the game. My personal opinion, I think Calafiori was better for me. Like the way he was stringing them passes in the midfield, like he's not a
He could
left
have got
back
sent
centre
off
back.
though, man. He could have got sent off. That's me. That ruined it for me. It was
What do you mean?
reckless.
He
He
got
was
one
reckless.
yellow. He got one yellow card.
Yeah,
That
and
was
then
like one foul.
he made a stupid tackle when he was on the yellow. That's what I'm saying. He made a reckless tackle while on the yellow. He should have done that.
Yeah,
And pundits, Gary Neville, and that they're saying, "Oh, he could have been sent off." You know what I mean? Bro, you know these referees. For me, you got to be more disciplined, especially when you're on the yellow. We've seen it with Rice, and we've seen
So
it with
then that's
Trossard.
why. Okay, so we take him on. We take him off if he gets a yellow. That's he's not gonna get a red off for one tackle. Let's be honest. Come on. And Champions League have way better referees. Yeah, Premier League referees are absolutely horrible. When it comes to the Champions League, it's a different ball game. They actually let people play football. So yeah, I'm sticking on Calafiori in my opinion, bro. I'm sticking him on.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna stick with him because I feel like like you said in the last video, a big reason why Martinelli looked so good was because of Calafiori.
Yeah,
So I hope that works as well.
100%.
Yeah,
Two centre backs, Saliba and Gabriel.
yeah, 100.
But the thing is, like I've said in the past, if Saliba's out or Gabriel's out, Calafiori could go in there, Tomiyasu could go in there, Timber could go in there, so it ain't no problem. Midfield,
Yeah.
I would go.
Okay, wait. Before we even decide this midfield, let me throw a spanner in the works. Marino is back in full training with the squad.
Now look, do you start him in the
What are we
PSG?
saying?
Do you start him in the PSG game? No. But do you sub him on? Yes. That's my personal opinion because, bro, you can't shove him in a. He just come back from a. Bro, he just got flipping clouted by Gabriel. Pause. Yeah, I mean, he come back in Champions League, you know, straight against PSG. Nah, bro, let the guy come on, warm up, build these minutes. I say we sub him on 70th minute PSG, then we start him the next game. That's my thinking on it. I don't think we start him.
But you're the one that's been ripping in Partey recently. So I thought you would have been one of them guys that said, you know what, just throw Marino in.
It's stupid though, because I actually want Marino for the rest of the season. I don't want to chuck him in and get him out because of a champion. Nah, I rather.
No, but it wasn't even a leg. It was a shoulder injury. He's not gonna get injured again. Like if he
You
plays, I
never
don't
know,
think.
bro. And like I said, I haven't seen him even play. I've never seen the guy play in the Arsenal kit. So put him on 70th minute, feel him out, then start him in the next game. That's my.
So you're confident with starting Partey. You're confident with starting Partey.
Who else? Alright, who you gonna start then?
But I throw in Marino.
I ain't throwing him
Okay,
in.
no,
Bro.
I feel like it's a bit. Okay, yeah, whatever. But because look, I'm
I'm
saying
not
this because
confident
you're
starting him, but it's the only one. It's the only guy I can start, bro. And I'm not doing that to Marino. I can't do that. So that I'm not confident starting him, but that's the only guy, bro. That's the only guy.
So you're starting Partey.
Yeah, Partey.
Okay.
Declan
Yeah, okay.
Rice next to him.
Yep.
In the midfield,
Trust out of Ethan. Is that trust out of Ethan?
The thing is, yeah, it's Champions League or.
But and PSG they literally start a 17-year-old in midfield as well, 18-year-old. Zan Emery, I think his name is. So I mean,
my thoughts is, I'm not mad with any of them. I feel like, bro, it's hard because it's like, you know, you want to put your trust in that 17-year-old, but he's also 17, so I understand why, you know, Arteta's a bit hesitant, but sometimes you got to take those risks. And, you know, you saw in the Leicester game when he came on, bro, he looked like, I haven't seen that type of player since Cazorla, generally. He looked like a little Cazorla, man, and I want to hear your answer first. It's tough, bro. I can't say right now.
Okay, my logic is he looks very great against Leicester. Me on this channel, I've been a big advocate for him starting in the Premier League. But I feel like against PSG, I feel like it's too much of a big game. But you know what, to be fair, he's not a guy, it doesn't look like the pressure gets to him. I feel like he thrives in the moments. But I still feel like it's just, I feel like this game is a bit too early for me to start him. You know what I mean? For his first start, like a
Yeah,
competitive match, apart from like the
competitive.
Carabao Cup, I feel like nah, this ain't the game against PSG. And I would go with Trossard, hoping that the same way how he scored 2 goals against Leicester, I hope he can kill this game early. He gets a couple, and then we bring on Ethan because we've seen what he can do now. We've seen what he can bring off the bench, and I'm hoping that we have a good scoreline, a good lead, and then bring on Ethan, let him bring his impact. You know what I mean, and build his confidence from there. So I think I start Trossard in the
Now, let's
captain.
say Trossard gets a yellow and he starts playing poor in the first half. He's subbing on Ethan in the first half.
It would be a second. I feel like no, Trossard he has to learn his lesson. I don't feel like he would do it again. But if he
Same thing
does,
with
then I can't
Calafiori
like
though. That was the same thing with Calafiori and you was debating that.
no. But Trossard actually got sent off. Calafiori didn't. I said Calafiori was
Yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah. I guess okay, okay. I hear you, I hear you. For me,
But
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know. I'll leave that to the comments. I can't really make a decision because I feel like if we started Ethan, I feel like he'd be better than Trossard in the midfield. But like you said, it is a massive game for him. It's a big game for him to start do his first ever debut start, and it's in the Champions League against PSG. I don't know, bro. I'll let you and the comments decide that.
wait.
Um,
Actually, can I say something? We're debating this like we know Arteta. We know he's the biggest pussy.
yeah,
Like
he's
we know
gonna
he's starting
start
Trossard.
Trossard. Yeah,
There's
he's
no even
starting
like
Trossard. Yeah.
you know what I
But
mean?
for me, for what I want, like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you start Trossard, I ain't mad about it. Like, let's put it like
Mm.
that. Wing. Let's start off with right wing.
Saka. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with Saka,
Saka.
man. Yeah,
Left
I
wing.
already said how important he's gonna be for this game, so
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
he carries on that form.
Left wing.
I've been a big advocate for Sterling. But you see that Martinelli against Leicester,
Martinelli, bro.
I feel like if you drop him, that would kill his confidence.
Yeah,
I feel like he
100%.
has to push on. Let him form that partnership with Calafiori behind him. So I
But
would.
Sterling has a lot of experience in the Champions League. Remember that.
Yeah, but man, it's the confidence thing. Like Martinelli's a confidence player. I've deeped it, so you can't drop him this game. I'm sorry. It will just show him that Arteta has like kind of a lack of trust in him, and I feel like it will do nothing good for him, and it will just literally make him back to the Martinelli we saw 5 games ago. So I would start him this game, let him build his confidence, and like I was saying, build that partnership with Calafiori. You know what I mean? So there's no excuses now, and yeah, so I will start Martinelli. Fingers crossed he does bad. And you know what?
He gets because he
Last
does
season,
bad.
did I say bad?
Yeah.
Sorry, good.
Good.
But yeah, I was gonna say Martinelli last year in the Champions League. He actually done good in the Champions League. It was just the Premier
Yeah,
League. I
he did.
thought
He
felt
did.
like
He did.
yeah,
He was
but
doing. He was more attacking. He was running against his man. Me
yeah,
personally, I start Martinelli as well.
mm.
I haven't seen has Sterling started yet.
Nah, Carabao Cup. That's the only one.
Yeah, like with Sterling, I feel like it takes him a while to warm up. He's only had a couple games. I don't think we started him, and I haven't seen enough from Sterling yet. Like I've said in the past videos, I haven't seen enough from him. So
He scored and assisted in the Carabao Cup.
it's a Bolton Gate, bro.
Yeah, but that's the
That's
only
no
opportunity he's really been
difference.
given, bro.
Nah,
He's only listen. He came off for 20 minutes against Leicester City. Before that, he was getting 5 minutes, 10 minutes off the
Okay.
bench. That Carabao Cup was his only
Okay.
chance to do something.
Look at Trossard. Guy comes on 2 minutes.
Yeah, but that's
Bow.
just completely different. Trossard has been in the environment for 2 years now. Sterling's just come in from a bad Chelsea
Yeah,
side.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I wouldn't start him, and I won't start in the next game either. That's just me personally, because I need him to come off the bench and really show me why he needs to start. Ethan didn't score, but look what he done at 17 years old. Came on, changed the whole game. I haven't seen Sterling do that yet, so I need to see that from Sterling. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'll start Martinelli. I mean,
Yeah,
up
but I'm
top,
gonna agree anyway.
Havertz. I mean, what can
Jesus,
you
are
gonna
you
do?
hearing
I
me?
ain't starting Jesus, bro. We
Yeah,
talking
he was
about?
poor in the last Champions League game, man. He
Bro,
was
he's
poor.
poor. And the
He
game
was
that he
poor.
got
He was
subbed
poor.
on, he literally took a shot for no reason. He could have
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Jesus, he's going to be a bit too greedy. I kind of seen that with Man City players coming to Arsenal, like Sterling. Like his first game, he came on, he was just trying to get a goal, bro. He wasn't even trying to. That time could have sweated it, but he just shot. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on, man. So yeah, I start Havertz. I'll start Havertz
Havertz,
up
but
top.
yeah, for me, he has to get on the score sheet though, man. Like that goal against Leicester was so lucky. I wanted to actually score a good goal now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it's still like we've said this so many times. It's like without goals, what does he actually offer on this pitch? He's not good
he
technically.
does
Yes,
cover
cool,
a
he's
lot
good
of.
at pressing the ball,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I need to see
You,
more.
I feel like Havertz, he's long project, I want him, for the long game. But I do definitely want a striker that can just bag a goal
Yeah,
and
same.
speak, or all that type of stuff. I feel like Havertz, I feel like Havertz could be a good player to put him on like 70th minute, because sometimes he is clutch. So
Yeah.
he gets in the right place at the right time. We definitely need a guy like that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. So he's got to score though. He's got to score this game.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Havertz as well.
Okay then. Well, any last words, bro, for the
Score
PSG game?
predictions.
Oh yeah, score predictions. I'm gonna go with. I can see a little 2-1 still.
2-1. I can't. I hate 2-1s. You know, I just it's the worst
The
scoreline.
worst, the
Because you know
worst.
when you're just on edge and you need the
Yeah.
90 minutes to come. I can't do it.
I feel like we'll score two and then they'll score one.
Mm.
I feel like because it's the Champions League. We make that one little mistake and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
they always capitalize on it. So I feel like we will make a one little mistake, they'll score, but it will stay
yeah.
2-1. I feel like we have
Well,
players
that's what
that
happens when
can.
we're playing in these big competitions, man. We got to learn from that. We can't be making the mistakes that we made against Leicester. Even though we was defensively good for 85 minutes, 5 minutes, lapse of concentration, they scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? We can't let that happen again. But I feel like they will score because they do have an attacking threat. But again, their midfield doesn't really convince me, and neither does the defense. I feel like they can get out, and I don't think it's a thing where they will sit back. And I feel like so they will kind of be open, and we have to exploit that. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 win.
3-1.
Chest out, man.
Okay.
3-1.
Actually, that two. I say 2-1. Anybody in the comments, let us know your score predictions. Don't do it on the day where we beat them and then you say score predictions. Say it now, bro. Come on, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button, and at the top link in the description, the Twitter will be there. Trees will be running through the game as well, so you can check the tweets through
Hopefully,
the
I'm not
game.
ranting. Hopefully, I'm not ranting, and we just smack them
He's
up. Hopefully,
running regardless. If we win 5-0, he'll still run. Whatever.
don't do that.
You know how Trees is. But I've been Asher. He's been.
I'm Tariq. I'm trying to say, and you lot, get us to 100 subs. 8 away.
Yeah,
We're
man.
8 subs
100,
away from 100 subs, man. So, you man, subscribe, man.
I've been Asher. He's been Trees. Out.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace, man.